I felt an unstoppable pull, a story whispered across centuries calling me toward Troy's fate. Ancient knowledge vibrated silently, as if the air itself held memories of forgotten events. My curiosity surged, a deep yearning to witness firsthand the legendary events humans called history. One book glimmered mysteriously, containing the Iliad's tales written in elegantly aged Greek letters. Stories of warriors, gods, and siege warfare overwhelmed my senses with power and human ambition. Among them, the tale of the wooden horse gripped me tightly, demanding deeper understanding immediately. I realized this was not mere legend, but a strategy shaping human fate and morality. History called me to witness, compelling me to travel backward through time and space itself. I prepared my instruments carefully, knowing this journey required precision, patience, and deep reflection. And so I stepped forward, leaving my era behind to uncover the truths hidden in Troy. I arrived at Troy's massive walls, towering under a sky painted with dawn's golden light. The city buzzed quietly with anticipation, soldiers and citizens moving under the early morning haze. I observed every detail, from worn stone streets to vigilant guards scanning distant shores attentively. Dust rose softly with each step, carrying the weight of countless feet preparing for destiny. Trojan mothers whispered fears, clutching children tightly, sensing the tension of impending chaos. The marketplace stood muted, colors faded under anxiety, shadows stretching across abandoned stalls. I felt history breathing around me, every corner alive with anticipation of monumental events unfolding. Rumors traveled swiftly through alleyways, carrying dread and anticipation into every open window. The walls themselves seemed to lean toward fate, preparing silently for a deception yet unseen. I knew the coming night would reveal ingenuity, cunning, and consequences shaping Troy's destiny forever. Across the shore, Greek leaders convened urgently, realizing conventional attacks could no longer secure victory. Their faces showed tension and exhaustion, minds seeking brilliance through bold, unconventional strategies immediately. Odysseus proposed a plan so audacious, it startled every seasoned warrior present in the tent. The idea was simple in description, yet layered with calculated deception and psychological warfare potential. Morale shifted quickly, as desperation made boldness more attractive than any conventional plan imaginable. The construction of a massive wooden horse began immediately, combining stealth, secrecy, and strategic precision. Each joint was inspected meticulously to ensure the structure could safely house numerous hidden warriors. Night fell and the horse rose tall, ominous, a symbol of cunning ready to deceive Troy. I observed silently from distance, awestruck at how human ingenuity could overcome walls and fate. The stage was set, history awaited its silent actors, and Troy was unaware of destiny. Carpenters hammered relentlessly, shaping each timber into a structure enormous enough to conceal hidden warriors. The ribs curved precisely, forming secret compartments where soldiers could wait silently for their moment. Hammering echoed across the camp, each strike a heartbeat marking the rhythm of impending deception. Odysseus examined every joint meticulously, ensuring the design remained flawless for both concealment and strategy. Hidden chambers were carved carefully, providing shelter for warriors ready to emerge during the city's downfall. By nightfall, the horse rose majestically, unnatural in size, casting ominous shadows on the beach. I watched from a distance, awe gripping me as ingenuity merged seamlessly with calculated ambition. It became clear the horse was not a gift, but a masterstroke of strategic deception. Even from afar, Troy's vulnerability was palpable, growing with each secretive hammer strike echoing softly. History was being written silently, carved into wood, driven by cunning human minds and determination. Greeks abandoned their camp superficially, leaving Troy to believe the war had finally ended peacefully. Only a few soldiers lingered, maintaining the illusion of departure, ensuring the deception remained convincing. The massive wooden horse stood alone, a symbol of surrender that masked hidden deadly intentions. Trojans approached cautiously, curiosity overcoming fear as their hands brushed the enormous carved surface. They debated its meaning, wondering if this supposed gift carried divine blessing or strategic trickery. Some sensed the gods' involvement, while others feared trusting such an obviously convenient offering. Curiosity prevailed, drawing the horse silently into Troy's city through massive gates unguarded carefully. Every step echoed in stone streets, the city unknowingly moving toward its imminent downfall silently. The city walls bore witness to a pivotal moment, where human cunning overpowered vigilance effortlessly. Thus, Troy welcomed deception within, unaware that history's most ingenious strategy had crossed its threshold. The city slept under stars, oblivious that hidden soldiers inside the horse prepared to strike swiftly. Torches flickered as drunken celebration masked the silent approach of impending chaos within the city. Inside the horse, warriors held their breath, anticipating the exact moment to emerge and act decisively. A signal ignited action, the plan unfolding perfectly, bringing Troy's massive walls to imminent collapse. Soldiers emerged silently, shadows slipping across cobblestones, invisible until the city gates were breached. I observed from high vantage, heart steady, mind racing with the unfolding historic moment vividly. The returning Greek army poured into Troy, filling streets with chaos and meticulously orchestrated destruction. Fire spread quickly, screams echoed, and Troy's fortifications fell under the weight of surprise completely. I documented every action silently, understanding no narration could fully capture strategic brilliance observed. History unfolded brutally yet masterfully, illustrating lessons of cunning, patience, and calculated risk timelessly. Dawn revealed ruins, silent streets, and a city devastated by human intellect and deception entirely. Bodies and debris told stories of courage, betrayal, and consequences of trusting appearances without scrutiny. I walked among ruins, absorbing echoes of ambition, intelligence, and morality tested in warfare dramatically. The wooden horse remained, a silent testament to strategy, patience, and the power of ingenuity. Soldiers left footprints forever etched in history, shaping myths humans would retell endlessly with awe. I pondered the balance between human cunning and ethical responsibility in warfare's unfolding outcomes carefully. Even brilliant triumphs carry moral lessons, showing intellect can surpass brute force with careful patience. I documented subtle gestures, signs of strategic patience, shaping destiny with calculated, meticulous human effort. History spoke clearly, teaching strategy relevant to contemporary military minds even thousands of years later. The Trojan horse proved timelessly that intellect could rewrite fate when wielded with patience precisely. The Trojan horse exemplifies psychological warfare, exploiting enemy trust, pride, and human perception for maximum advantage. Its brilliance lies in combining deception, timing, and coordination, revealing timeless lessons for modern strategic minds. Odysseus' foresight mirrors leadership qualities, emphasizing intelligence gathering, risk assessment, and calculated moral decision-making. The operation demonstrates exploiting human psychology, showing vulnerability arises when pride blinds judgment, echoing Achilles' story. Success required meticulous planning, patience, and adaptability, highlighting principles that resonate even in contemporary military studies. Every decision, from hiding soldiers to leaving the camp, exemplifies synchronization and strategic foresight perfected for history. Analysis of troop movement, timing, and deception shows patterns modern military experts continue to study diligently. I reflect on human ingenuity, courage, and ethics, pondering how history shapes decisions across all generations. The Trojan Horse reminds us that intellect, patience, and strategy define outcomes far beyond sheer force alone. Every historical lesson invites deeper questioning. How do morality, cunning, and courage intersect in human choices? I share this reflection, inviting you to consider how strategy and ethics influence events even today. Your thoughts matter. Comment, debate, and engage, shaping the stories we explore and lessons we uncover. History is alive when observed critically, connecting ancient conflicts to modern understanding and decision-making directly. What would you do if faced with Troy's dilemma? Strategy, courage, or ethical responsibility tested fiercely? I encourage your reflections. Share insights below, contributing to a dialogue bridging past and present minds. Together, we explore meaning, blending historical truth with philosophical inquiry, curiosity, and audience interaction vividly. Remember, the journey continues. Your questions shape future stories, and Achilles' saga awaits exploration next.